Hey guys, and welcome to yet another overview video. Welcome back to the channel, those returning. Hello to those that have never seen another video of mine. Today I'm going to be going over the first part of the new set that's out on Patreon Early Access called the Coastal Collection. So back previously in, I think one of my last speed builds a while ago, that was to highlight high school years coming out. I mentioned that I had a new set coming out that was kind of inspired by the, I don't know, lack of liking as some of the EA base game windows, because I think they're really useful windows, but I thought I could make an improvement or two. So yeah, this whole set was born. It's gonna be a long one. This is part one. There's probably going to be about 5 parts of this. So yeah, this first part is focusing on exterior, for example, windows, doors. We have some window boxes and some shutters. So kind of like your foundation blocks to building a coastal or suburban house. This picture here, we are in Brindleton Bay on the 64x64 lot. I've just got a few mock-ups here to show you all the items, and this is basically the scene I had set up for the promo image. So I get a few people always asking, can I upload builds that I've put in the promo image? And just to show you, this is an absolute fraud. Okay, there is only enough build here for that one shot. So yeah, that's why these things don't go up on the gallery. But without further ado, let's get started getting into it. So I think we're just going to start here, to be quite honest. I've got like all these walls filled up with windows, but I wanted to show you kind of like the mock-ups that we have going. So this one, I think I wanted to do this because garage doors. We need a little garage. I know there aren't cars in the game, and I know people want them, but in the meantime, we can at least have some good looking garage doors, right? So these garage doors come in the closed and the open version. And on all of these items, every single item has 45 swatches, these exterior ones. So we have like a nice bright white. It looks super bright on this. So we have a white. I've done like a slight off-white because you can see like in this time and this lot, it's kind of super bright white. So I've done like an off-white so that it's just a bit softer, because you know sometimes in The Sims things look a bit crazy. And then we've got grey, and then I've also for the colours done sometimes with a white frame, and then the coloured inside frame and door, and then like reverse the colours. So we have a whole load. I've created a few new colours for this set just to make it for like the whole coastal vibe. So we have this new colour called sand. That's the usual grey. Then we have this like kind of taupe colour, and then we have this slate colour. This is a new slate grey, and then we have the old black charcoal. This new one, is a new like mid blue, which I think this is one of my favourite colours actually. And I had no colour reference, I just kind of made it up and was like, I want a mid blue. We don't have a mid blue. You can see I've used it on these as well. So yeah, I'm a fan of the mid blue. And then we have a periwinkle, like powder blue. We have a dusky blue, just like a more muted version. Then we have like a greeny, sagey colour. This dark green, which I've seen quite a few garage doors in these dark green, and I think they're a great colour for garages. And then we have this, what green is this? Castle green, I think I call it. I've used it maybe on a few other sets, but in a darker version. Then this like Cotswolds green. With cottage living, there is actually I'm going to show it. I'm just going to name and shame. In cats and dogs, and in cottage living, there is a green colour that is meant to be this colour, this kind of Cotswolds green, and it's not. So we're just going to plop this up here. And this is so you don't have to use this, okay? Because nobody wants this. What is this color? It's fluorescent. It's meant to be a kind of soft. I've never seen someone use this color. Anyway, so Cotswolds, they used it on the cottage living stuff as well. This same green, which I'm not quite sure why, but this is kind of a lot closer to the Cotswolds green. It's the same green that we actually used in the organic set. So yeah, again with the different frame options. And then I've done a much more muted yellow. I've had this yellow in other sets, but this one is like a much more muted version. And then we have this super bright red, which Craftsman, if you're thinking about wanting to build for the new pack, then this red is going to come in handy. I've seen, like, from the, what's it called, Growing Together, from the trailer, the front door was a Craftsman door and it was like a bright red one, so yeah, you should match in perfectly. And then we have a pink, because why not? We always need it. We've got quite a stronger salmony pink, and then we got this like pastel powder pink. So with this, I was thinking about multiple uses. So some of the colours are more coastal, some of them are more like cottagey, so that you can just use it for all types of builds. And then we have, so yeah, the closed and the open versions, and that's a little garage. If you're wondering, the cars are from Cottage Living. Then let's go through this whole load of windows. I think we're going to start off with here. We're going to move this to the forefront and work our way through. So excuse me, I'll have to like bounce between the different wall heights to showcase everything. But here we have like the basic set of windows. We have, let me stop this from bouncing all over the place. We have these small like cottagey ones. I really think I tried to create a bathroom for basic bathroom, like one of the promo shots, and every single window was just ginormous. So I really wanted to make sure that I had some smaller windows for this set. I know that I'm kind of guilty of making huge windows, and yeah, so here's the smaller ones. It's like a 1 tile. Again, these come in all the same color options as the garage door. As you can see, there's like a whole load. The black is you know, very classy look. So you have the closed version and then the open version, and then a double tile version of this and open. And then we have this circular window, and again, all the same color swatches. And I think this is great. I've put this on the garage here as a little accent, and here, and I see this often. You could put this next to like the front door or something as an accent, but we just wanted a few. This is kind of like your basic set where you have the staples, plus you have a few accents to go with it. So this is definitely more of like an accent window. And then of course we all need a little square cute one, because if you don't want to put a round in the roof, then you can also put these square ones, or these can be the ones that go like the window into your toilet area. And then because I've been doing this all on stream, we couldn't decide between which versions, so we did 2 versions, because these cottage ones, they have like a slightly more simpler top versus these, and then we decided that we wanted to have 2 versions of this one, so it has like the more ornate top, and then this one has like the straight across simple one. Again, all the same color swatches. Leave it on I'm liking that one. So then our basic windows. Well, it's not basic pack, but our coastal windows. We have a single tile, a double tile, and then a triple one. And I like the way that we have like the skinnier windows on the side and everything. And then they also come in a taller version. These are probably more ideal for medium height wall. These are perfect for the short wall. And then we can showcase the window boxes. So coastal for me, there's a lot of painted white, so all of these swatches come in paints. They're all meant to be paint colors rather than wood tones. So yeah, for white, I've made sure that for this bright white, which probably 99% of you are going to use the white most of the time, I've done all of the different flower colors for all of yeah, the whites, so they all have, every single color is available in the white, and then I've just gone through and picked the best color combos for the other colors. So if you had the bright red, maybe you just have more of a white flower, and if pink, you can have purple ones, and this pink one you can have a much brighter, more vivid magenta. So it comes in a single tile window box, double and triple, so that will cover all of the windows that are in the set. And yeah, I just wanted them to fit perfectly, so we've done the different versions, and you can see like the flowers are different as you go through, they're arranged differently, so you won't just get this whole repetitiveness when you have to like reuse the single tile one, but you'd normally, you know, put a single tile and just paste it along with move objects, but this one we've made it so you've got one for each window width. And then shutters. So the shutters come in the left and right options, and they are for 3 of the different window heights. They're for this first short one, this taller one, and then we have another even taller one that it fits. But they are perfectly spaced so that when you take them out of the catalogue, they will always fit perfectly over the 2 tile windows. They are made specifically for the 2 tile windows, but of course with Alt you can just put them on a 3 tile. It's just that logically they don't make sense because they wouldn't actually cover the window. So I've made them fit perfectly on the 2 tile. You shouldn't need to put on move objects or anything to put these together. You might need move objects for the window box if it's on the 2nd story, because just a weird combination. But yeah, we have these in all of the same colors that the windows come in, so you can match them perfectly. You can do some cool color combinations. If you want one to be one color and one to be the other, you can do that if you want. But yeah, you can do all these different kinds of combinations and mix and match till your heart's content. And that's those shutters. And then we showed off these ones, so that's our first little set. Let's get rid of this set of windows. Then we have this next group. So these ones are technically the same height as the taller simple ones that we started off with. Let me search by coastal. If you search coastal, all of the items are going to come up. So yeah, these, let me show you. These are exactly the same size, so the shutters will fit for both of them. But it's a different style. It looks completely different actually. It doesn't look like they would be the same size, but they actually are. So we have like this more square one. These are more Georgian style. It could be Georgian, or this could even be like for Greek revival homes, federal style homes, farmhouses. These are for more of a larger build. The other ones are more of a smaller, more cottagey feel, but these ones are definitely for a slightly larger home because they are large windows. So again, all of the same color swatches. If you want pink, you can have all of these. I love these in the black. That has to be my favorite. There needs to be something with these on. And then, so the shutters as well, again, you can have lots of colors. I've seen a lot of white windows with this green as well in New England for a New England style build. So this window comes in this closed version, and then you have this open version. So you can add a bit of variation to your builds, and yeah, it's nice to make something look lived in, which is why I've focused on making sure there's like the open versions of quite a few things. And yeah, this one is just slid up. I should look at this from the inside as well. So I haven't got a light in here, but you can see we've got like these latches, so it slides up, and this is what opens and locks the windows, because these are nice little sash windows. So that's it closed, and these are open, so it all looks good from the inside as well. And then we have these taller ones. I've spotted these windows on Pinterest with this extra panel at the top, and I was like, I must get them. So here they are. They're way taller, definitely medium height walls for this one, and I think it's just a stunning big, tall, ginormous window. If I had the time, I would love to do a build with these. I'm hoping to find the time to do some kind of maybe shell for using all of these that maybe you can furnish, but that won't come till the end of the second month, because the second month is going to be for garden, so there's going to be more items to show from that to use on the build. And then we have these, like, this is the kitchen window basically, and this will fit above your like sink in your kitchen. You can't put any cabinets above, it's like quite tall if it was on the shortest wall height, but it will fit above the counters, and you could definitely fit in cabinets if you had the medium, but on the short it would just be this window on that wall, so no cabinets above. But it's great to have these different shapes to add a little bit of variety. And again, we have the open version of it, so that you can, especially in the kitchen, you've got to let all the smells out after you've been cooking, so that's why we got the open one. And then I took note from Cats and Dogs, it has this ginormous kind of accent window that is just kind of cool. Also, these could be used for maybe sunrooms or something like that, like conservatory builds I can see these in. And so yeah, it's a ginormous, I think it's 3 tiles wide, definitely the medium wall height, and a cool closed version. And then we have the open version as well. So again, let's just select it on a random color. You've got the I think that's black, or is it blue? No, it's black. No, it's not, it's blue. There we go, there's a black. So we got that one. I do have Dove reshade on as well, by the way, just in case you're wondering. And then we're on to, I think one of my favorite elements would have to be the front doors. So again, as I was saying, there's the whole cottage vibe, but there's also the more like federal, colonial, Greek revival style homes that you can find in the northeast of America. The cottage one, this would be for medium height. You could also get away with putting this on the short wall height. It's just a little bit taller, so it would go into the next floor above. But yeah, it would still look good on the shortest wall height. And again, this has the same swatches. I'm sorry, I'm slightly obsessed with the blue. And yeah, this one of course looks great in the pink as well. I'm thinking about these cute little almost like cottage core builds that you could do with this, and I love putting all these details. Like each one of these doors has like different handles for the different doors. So this cottage one has like this knob to get in, and then you've got your little lock, your little keyhole there, which I love drawing the little details in. And then on the inside you have this like little turn lock, so you can lock from the inside, and again the handle on the inside. So yeah, I had fun adding in those details for the medium and for the short wall. And then here is the suite of front doors. So I wanted to give you variety. You can still have a super smart front door, and these ones also come in some additional swatches. So we've got some white frames with wood, because I think you don't necessarily need to match the wood with all the other windows. I think with a wooden front door you probably still just have white windows everywhere, but I've put in some extra wood tones going through here, all the usual wood tones that you find in some of my sets, including the black one. Look at that super classy front door. And yeah, you can have this in all the other colors, mix and match, mix and combine it. So this one for the medium, definitely. And again, lots of the medium options have these extra panes of glass at the top as another detail. So yeah, I think that's my favorite bit, is the extra panes along the top. So then we have this one with a mega surround of glass. Lots of people have been saying this gives them like Sims 2 vibes. There was a door in the Sims 2 that looked very similar to this. So I didn't actually do that on purpose. I don't remember that door from the Sims 2, but quite a few people have said it. So if this reminds you of the Sims 2, I'm sure you're going to have lots of fun. So it'll be a bit nostalgic. So yeah, again, all the same swatches. We've got these extra ones. This is like such a special front door. If I you know your sim has made it. If they're using this front door, if they got a house that requires this front door, they've made it. So this like latch kind of opening door thing, I've never seen this in England. I've never seen this used. Almost like a latch like that, I would think it was more for like a gate I would expect it to be on, but I saw a lot of the doors have this kind of style handle, sometimes like more curvy there, but yeah, you're meant to press down the latch and get in. Again, we've got our little keyhole here, and then from the inside again we have it's got this little latch, this little turn lock where you can lock from the inside, and it's got a handle, door knob on the inside, so it's different on both sides. And then yeah, so the tall version with the extra panels, and then the short version that just has glass on the side. So yeah, I think we've covered all bases with those ones. And then I remembered we have something on the back here that I need to show as well, which would be all of the French doors. I can't forget those. Let me show you them in action over here. I think this was one of the number one things I really wanted to do, was French doors, because these going out onto a patio, I've seen a lot of like breezeways that have these doors on them, and with the open version as well, I think you're winning if you get to use those. Let me put this back up to the medium so we can showcase all these. So we have the median height, double doors, French doors, closed and open versions. Let's shuffle through. You can have a pink one if you like. I'm a fan of the black, so I'm just going to put that there. And then these ones again have different handles to the front doors. These ones got these kind of traditional handles on them, and I like the little detail. It goes a little bit fatter at the end, so your hand doesn't slide off at the end. So there's a medium height. These are for the short wall height. And then by popular demand, actually in the stream, someone was like, are you going to make single French doors? And it hadn't even entered my head. I'm going to be honest, it hadn't entered my head. I thought that's actually a cool idea, and it was really simple to do because we have this. I could just do a mesh edit and turn it into a single door. I made it slightly wider to be a single door, so they're actually wider doors than the double ones. But I'm loving it. So we've got the closed version and then the open version as well. Do that in a red. There we go. So those are all of the doors covered. Yes, we've done all of the doors, the external doors. And then I have this little setup over here, which is, why is it so dark in here? I don't know why it's so dark. If I change the lighting, it's super dark. It's because I just put tiny windows. Oh, there's no light coming in from that side because the light's only coming in here. I think none of the lights are on, which is very strange. They really aren't. None of the lights are registering as being on. So strange. Okay, so we have the internal doors. Now the internal doors are all plain colours. I thought it was a little strange to have mix match frame and inner door colours for interior. So they're all plain colours, plain solid colours, and then we also have the wood tones. So we have this white wood. It's like a washed out white. I thought was very important for coastal. And then the usual colours that you see on all the other sets as we go through here. But including mahogany is sometimes, not in every set, but it has been in past ones. So we have this like mahogany colour. And then we have the open ones. Check out the little, like, we've got hinges on here. So when they're open, you can see the hinges. And again, all the same colours. So if that's in mahogany, we can have that. So it's always cool just to have the open versions to bring a bit of life to it. And then for the very first time, I have done a single door that is also open. I hadn't done any single doors before. So we have, again, all these different tones, wood tones, and different colours as well. And then the open version, again, with the hinges on that side, on the side that it opens. And then we have arches. So there are double, triple, and quadruple, so 2, 3, and 4 tile versions of these two arches. We have this for the short wall height. Again, all the same. This has the wood tones as well. And then for the medium wall height, there we go. So yeah, let me show you. I didn't want to put all of them out because it's kind of pointless, but there's the 2 tile version as well. This is the 3 tile version. And I always wanted, I think it's really cool in some homes where they have like the glass just above. So yeah, we have the 2 tile, the 3 tile, and then there's also a 4 tile mega version. So I see this as like maybe you've knocked through and you've made your house a bit more open plan. So you need these ginormous arches in between, or maybe they divide like the living area from the dining area. Just yeah, to open up the space. So I think that is everything. These pieces, if you've been at Eagle Eye, these pieces are already done for the next month. That's a trim that I've been working on. But yeah, that is every single thing. As I said before, this is now on Patreon Early Access. The public release will be on the 3rd of March. That's the one. And yeah, I've had so much fun making this. I'm just loving the whole style of it, and I'm looking forward to doing many more sets. Garden is coming up this next month. Of course, we're going to do a kitchen, and we'll be focusing also on infants because the infants are coming on the 14th of March. So I think in April I'll be working on that, so it will come out in May. Yeah, so I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoy building with it. I hope you get some great use out of it. And I'm really wanting to see all of your builds. So if you do a build with this, feel free to tag me on any of the social medias to show me what you've built with it. Because it's always fun to see what you do and how you interpret my items. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye guys.